What up, everyone? It's me, Jay, and welcome back to another video by my own channel, by my own name. And we have to talk about a lot of NFL. We have to talk about a lot of NFL today. We got to get into a lot of NFL. This weekend of NFL was amazing. College was nice. NFL was nice. But we got into a lot of NFL football games, and I'm gonna tell y'all something before we get started. I'm gonna be talking about 7 to 8 different football games, and so basically, like I said, I'm gonna be doing about 8 football games, and I'm gonna be doing 4 videos. So for them 4 videos, I'm gonna be talking about 2 football games for each of those videos. So for this first NFL game we're gonna talk about in this first video, we have to definitely talked about the game on from last night, the Sunday night football game, the Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. We have to start there. We always have to start there. We always have to start there. And we got some devastating news. All right, here we go. So basically, like I said, since I'm gonna be talking about 2 different videos, but for that video, like I'm gonna be having a title where I always have. Like I'll have a title for one game. Like I'm not gonna have a title with 2 different football games. Like I'm still gonna be talking about 2 different NFL games. But like for this video, I'm talking about the Cowboys and Bucks. So I'll put the like for this video you're gonna see I have the Buccaneers and Cowboys add my title, and for my other game I'll talk about you won't see that. You're only gonna see one of the NFL titles for each of these videos. I'm going to be talking about a lot, so I can't have every single one in there. I won't have enough space to put all the stuff we have talked about. So you did into it. So you understand? You understand? But you did into it. We got some bad news for Dallas Cowboys fans. Dak Prescott. Oh my God, this man always did himself injured, and he did just that. The Cowboys already dealing with a lot of injuries to the offensive line, to the receiving core. But we got another injury. Dak Prescott injured his wrist in the football game last night in week 1. What about 7 minutes ago in the fourth quarter, he injured his wrist. Play from the button on the defense when it hit his wrist. So he injured himself. He went to the locker room. He got an X-ray, and they said I don't know the full status of the injury yet, but I do have 2 main statuses we will see. Dak Prescott, it needs surgery to repair his wrist, and he's going to be missing 6 to 8 weeks. Dak Prescott's going to be getting his surgery today, so he will miss 6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks. Wow. 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 And we got other bad news. So that's devastating. Without that Prescott, the Cowboys season is over. The Dallas Cowboys season is over. It is over. But that's some more devastating news. Chris Godwin. We heard the news yesterday about him coming back. He came back. They said he was going to play. He was expected to play. And he did play. He injured ACL about 9 months ago or whatever, in December, in week 15 against the Saints. He was out the rest of the year. He come back the next game. He plays for about half of the game and then get injured again. So Chris Godwin, he injured himself. He did himself injured again. They brought him back too early. They brought him back way too early. So he re-injured himself. So instead of an ACL this time, he injured his hamstring. So he didn't miss a period of time. I don't know how long he's gonna miss, but he will miss a period of time. So that's bad. The Buccaneers, they still won. Julio Jones made a debut for the Buccaneers. He had a pretty good game. He had an excellent game. He played excellent. So good for him. Good for Julio Jones. Good for everybody else. Buccaneers did a 19-3 win. The game was pretty boring. But a win is a win. Just talked about another game. That's it for that game. They go to another game. The Steelers versus the Bengals. That game was a very fun game to watch. I can't tell who's gonna win, who's not gonna win, who is. My Bengals lost. That's my second favorite team in the entire NFL league. My two top favorite teams in the NFL. Those are my two favorite teams ever in the NFL. One of them won and one of them lost. The one team that did win, we will talk about in another video. But the other team, one of my two teams that did lose was the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals lost 23-20. The Cincinnati Bengals lost. I say Cincinnati. I meant to say the Cincinnati Bengals. Whatever, I'll just say Bengals. The Bengals lost 23-20. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Lyle Collins, all three of them guys went to LSU. They all went to LSU. And LSU is my favorite college team. That's my favorite college team. And that's why I like the Bengals so much, because all three of them guys came from LSU. So that's why the Bengals are my second top favorite list. My second favorite team was the Chiefs, but now it's the Bengals. But the Bengals somehow lost. Joe Burrow had 4 interceptions. He had a fumble. He had surgery this offseason. He wouldn't look at himself. We don't know what happened to him. But somehow, in mid to the 50 debut for the Steelers, he played excellent. He had played out of his heart. And he was able to win. But in overtime, the reason the game went to overtime, even though Joe Burrow had 4 interceptions and a fumble, they still had a chance to win. He got them all to take the touchdown. And they only need 1 point left to win. And they missed the extra point to win. They missed the extra point to win. We go to overtime. The Bengals kicker missed another field goal. We keep going. And the Steelers kicker have a chance to win. He missed. Then Joe Burrow fumbled the ball. Steelers have the ball again. Mr. DeVicki made big plays. J.C. Jackson, whoever his name is, made a big play. They have another chance to win with a field goal. Finally, somebody wins. Boom, game over. Their kicker make the field goal, Steelers win. Boom. Boom. So the Steelers pull off an upset. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, give the video thumbs up. Give the video thumbs up. Give the video thumbs up. NFL weekend was exciting. And yet get back to another video. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Give the video thumbs up. Like I always say. And we'll see you next time. Night, night. Night, night.